Yo, what's good, YouTube, man? I ain't here with deadass my first ever reaction. This will be my first reaction. Make sure, please, and I mean please when I say this, please subscribe. Well, follow the Twitch down below. We are going to be streaming, playing Madden, CFB, doing all that good stuff. But we all know what we're here for. Chiefs and Texans. If y'all don't know, I am a Chiefs fan. I'm not going to go too depth into it. I was born in Kansas. I lived in Houston damn near my whole life, but I was born in Kansas. Became a Chiefs fan when I was like 11. I'm not going too in depth in it, but let's get straight to it. You know what I'm saying? This is my first ever reaction. Make sure y'all go follow the Twitch down below. We're gonna have a lot of fun. Road to Streamer of the Year. And we're here, man.
Houston Texans head back to the land of fine barbecued meats, roll in the role of those dogs from down under, a role that suited them just fine a week ago.
Taking it all the way for two.
They get another shot at the Kansas City Chiefs, ready to begin their fight for their right to party for a third straight time in a row.
By the way, I am not, and I will repeat every single time, I am not a delusional Chiefs fan. Alright, I'm not delusional. Yes, I know sometimes the refs be helping y'all, but the refs don't be, well, I say y'all, sometimes the refs be helping us a little bit, but the refs don't help us like y'all niggas think. They really don't, but I'm not gonna get too in depth in that, you know what I'm saying, because I'm not even going to get started on Josh Allen, you know what I'm saying? I don't want the Bills Mafia fans going after me in my first video, you know what I'm saying? But
home, where they have won their last 10 in a row, perfect 8-0 there this season.
Hey, get off your feet this weekend, come back ready to go. Y'all know who's coming. All right, let's go. Chiefs on 3, 1, 2, 3.
So here we go, the Chiefs, the 10th team to try and pull off a Super Bowl three-peat.
Hi, baby. How about those? Chiefs. I'll tell you, that's a gut check right there, huh? I got a pretty big gut.
First leg of that journey, a Texans team they already beat earlier this year. Just a few weeks ago, in fact, Patrick Mahomes threw for 260 yards, spread the ball out, no huge game from anyone in particular. CJ Stroud, 2 interceptions.
Bro, I think a lot of y'all fans, bro, are forgetting who playoff Patrick is. And I don't want to just jinx it, but I'm just saying, like, bro, just look at his stats, bro. Like, are we actually being dead ass? Like, we're not being dead ass right now, bro. Look at that nigga Patrick Mahomes stats, bro. I'm being so serious. Well, at least in the playoffs. I think niggas, and plus we got Hollywood Brown back. Like, we have all of our wide receiver core except for Rashee Rice. Like,
KC took it 27-19.
Mahomes is into the end zone. Touchdown.
That was one of 6 straight games Houston hasn't been able to score more than 24 points in, but their offense did just account for 24 of the 32 points they put up in their wild card win, and it was against the #1 scoring defense in the NFL.
Circles, throws, complete on a busted play.
bro, that was
Chiefs
insane
defense
pass. I'm not
Texans
gonna
tangled
lie.
with was terrible
When I
on
said
third
that
down in
live.
2024, but stingy in the red zone and where it counts most, eyes up, on the scoreboard where they were 4th best.
That's great defense. Good defense.
One can make the case Kansas City's defense could see a fat helping of Joe Mixon. Houston's offense looked decidedly better versus LA when they finally committed to running the ball. Mixon comes in off a 100-yard game, scored 4.2 a carry.
Mixon hits the pylon.
Bro,
That was
Joe
Mixon's
Mixon didn't even
8th
go off until the
100-plus
second
yard game
half.
on
Like,
the
he didn't
year.
start going
Texans
crazy
6 and
until
2 in those contests.
really the
he went
third
for
quarter.
4.1 a run versus Kansas City, 57 yards, 14 attempts. KC not an easy team for running backs to have big days against. Linebacker Nick Bolton, 100-plus tackles. Drew Tranquil, 94. Leo Chenal, 60. Held backs to 2.8 a run, only one team tougher.
Looking for a block, shy of the first.
Chiefs defense not as strong versus mobile quarterbacks, and Stroud showed he's plenty capable of using his legs in their wild card win. 42 rush yards, 6 attempts.
CJ Stroud takes it into Los Angeles territory.
Chiefs Province loyalists will point to the fact they don't have to deal with Tank Dell in this game, and he was the guy who gave their defense the most trouble. He scored 98 yards. The attention Nico Collins gets from Kansas City's DBs will even be more intense then. Collins, though, handled the bullseye on his back well versus the Chargers, caught 7 of his 8 targets, 122 yards and a TD.
Yeah, Nico went off. Wait, he gonna get Trent
Collins
McDuffie
spends
bag.
a
You know
lot
what
of
I'm
time
saying?
with
Like
Trent McDuffie
Trent
in
McDuffie.
front of him. McDuffie,
Trent
KC's
McDuffie not
top
playing
corner,
around, you
and
know,
he
so.
travels, held quarterbacks to a low 80s rate while shadowing a lot of WR1s.
A beautiful night.
Cornerback Joshua Williams, also a sub-90 rate. Safety Brian Cooks, sub-80. Cornerback Chamari Connor, on the other hand, rate against over 100. Corner Nazi Johnson's right at it. Safety Justin Reed's 100 plus. Their rate allowed to wide receivers 22nd.
Caught for the touchdown.
To tight ends, they gave up over 100 plus rate. Stroud has Dalton Schultz and Cade Stover at tight end. 6 catches, 51 yards combined versus the Chargers.
Stroud, perfect timing. Stroud lays it in there for Schultz.
Receivers, aside from Nico, Chiefs will chase around. Vet Robert Woods, 22 yards a week ago. Xavier Hutchinson caught his lone target for 34 yards. John Mechie targeted 8 times, as many as Collins.
That's another quick one to Mechie working that sideline.
Wasn't able to get away for anything big, though. And Stroud wasn't able to get away from the Bolts' pass rush. Nothing new there. Took 3 sacks.
Stroud under pressure, and Stroud is taken down.
Heating Stroud up has been fairly easy to do all year. Kansas City's pass rush, middle of the pack in sacks. Chris Jones
that's the thing
usually
with the
requires
pass
2
rush.
bodies to try
Like,
and keep
their
it
pass
bay.
rush
5 backs
didn't
for the
do
year.
amazing.
Defensive tackle
Like,
Tershawn
Chargers didn't do
Wharton,
amazing
6.5.
against CJ. I'm not
Defensive
gonna lie.
end George Karloftis.
We
their
did
most
good
successful
against
shopper
CJ
with
when we
8.
played him last
From
time.
behind.
Pass rushers will be front and center when the Chiefs have the ball, too. Texans defense, Kim K, Nicky-like, back end and their front work with each other. It's a symbiotic relationship that clicked last week versus Justin Herbert, held LA to 12 points, 3 for 11 on 3rd down, scored 8 points on their own.
Pick 6. Touchdown.
So that nigga did
Houston held
terrible.
teams to 21.9 a game for the year, respectable. The secondary Mahomes tries to figure out for a second time, better than respectable. They're real and they're spectacular. Picked off Herbert 4 times.
And that one's intercepted.
Being they held quarterbacks to the 4th lowest rate in 2024, that wasn't fluky. Corner Kamari Lassiter kept building on his great rookie year with a pick, and Mahomes should call Kenny Loggins if he throws at cornerback Derek Stingley. First teamer, 2 INTs last week.
Intercepted off the deflection by Stingley.
Lana, danger zone. Chiefs offense, as meant.
Bro, I still don't care, bro. I'm not delusional. I still think Trent McDuffie's better. I do not care. I will forever say that, bro. That's because I watch all the Chiefs games, too. I know that Trent McDuffie's better than Stingley. But nobody's going to want to argue with me on that because, you know what I'm saying?
Managed 27 points versus that group, more than their season average. They weren't great in the red zone, but they were second best on 3rd down in 2024.
That's the important part. Winning is the important part right here.
Texans, looking at arrested Mahomes, had his worst statistical year of his career, save in one category. He went 15-1.
We find a way to get a win.
Even though Patrick had a down year, Chiefs didn't back off throwing the ball, 6th most attempts. Mahomes didn't face a ton of pressure, did take 41 sacks though. Left tackle has been a problem, 12.5 taken from that
41
spot.
You just
sacks.
got to calm down and play ball. Everybody just step up a little bit and make plays.
Texans have 2 A-level guys who will try and take advantage of that. Daniil Hunter, double-digit sack man. Will Anderson was 2. He made it home 1.5 times versus LA. Danico Autry with 1. Mario Edwards 1.5.
Herbert in trouble, and he is dumped.
Texans defense, regular listeners of Bowie and Billy
Bro,
Joel,
Will Anderson
pressured
was
Herbert
eating,
a fat
bro.
50% of his dropbacks, blitzed him plenty, both staples to their defense. Mahomes, a 97 rate versus the blitz in 2024, so better than his overall rate. But versus pressure, a 71 rating.
Gonna loop it for the end zone. It's intercepted. Justin Simmons.
Houston only gave up more than 17 yards to 1 Charger pass catcher. They did give up almost 200 yards to McLovin, though. In this matchup, they get Hollywood,
200?
D-Hop, and an X-Wing at the wideout spots. DeAndre Hopkins, 5 TDs.
Bro, I don't think y'all get how crazy that is. Bro, D-Hop joined the Chiefs week 8? I know it was like right near the trade deadline. He had 600 yards. Bro, that nigga Rashid Rice would have had at least 1,300 plus, bro, at least. Bro.
He's over 600 yards for the season.
DeAndre Hopkins, welcome to the Chiefs Kingdom.
Rookie Xavier Worthy went for 6 touchdowns, 600 plus yards. And
bro, and this is a full rookie season from Xavier Worthy. He had 600 yards too. I mean, that's not bad, depending on the circumstances that happen.
First NFL campaign.
The pass is caught. Touchdown!
And their new addition, no Bobby, Ronnie, Ricky, or Mike, Marquise Brown, 45 yards per game in his 2 KC outings.
Wide open, second catch for Hollywood Brown.
Of course, Houston has to defend the tight end spot well. Travis Kelce, still Mahomes' most targeted guy, led the team with 800 plus yards.
Travis Kelce.
Oh, but he's so washed. Nigga has 800 yards, bro. I don't want to hear that shit, bro. This might not be a Kelce season that we're used to seeing, but I guarantee, like, people just be saying anything like he's washed, this and that, bro. He's not washed. He just don't watch the games. It's simple, bro.
Kelce now has more catches than any player in Kansas City Chiefs history.
Plus, they can't lose track of Noah Gray, 5 touchdowns over 400 yards.
Wide open near
The
side.
fact that Noah Gray man has 400.
Most of the time, when Mahomes dumps to a back, it's Samaje Perine. When he hands it off, it's the Tasmanian Devil and Kareem. Hunt and Isaiah Pacheco averaging 44 and 56 rush yards per game. They keep defenses honest, at least.
Way to go ahead, old heads. Old heads.
Texans D, they try and crack, held J.K. Dobbins to 2.9 a carry, Gus Edwards 3.1. Haven't had issues with too many running backs this year, held backs to under 4 yards per attempt.
Could not spin away.
I may just wear a bag, but even I was insulted by the disrespect imparted on the Texans last week from our panel of 10. If they do it again, I will step in again. 2 previous Houston KC playoff meetings, boy, did they not go the Texans' way. What do you want? 2019 when they gave up 51 to them, or 2015 when they got fed Homer's favorite Danish, 30-0. Donuts.
And ends with a touchdown by Spencer Ware.
Oh, man. Hey, W video, man. This is my first ever video, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, please go subscribe to, go follow the Twitch. You know what I'm saying? It's been Jay Shady, man. Now I'm out, bro. Peace out, bro.